So welcome to the press conference after the first round of the 2012 FIA Formula 2 Championship, joined by our top three, Luciano Becchetta, Christopher Zanella and Alex Fontana. Luciano, we'll start with you. Not the ideal start, running in third early on, having started second on the grid. It must be pleasing to have worked your way back up.
Yeah, definitely. My heart sank a bit when I had that start because I think I dropped down to fourth by the first corner, so I wasn't very happy with that. And then there was a bit of action going on at Beckett. Managed to stay out of trouble there. And then I just tried to get into the rhythm of the race, really, see how the other guys would do. We were stepping into the unknown because first race of the year we haven't really done that many long runs, so I didn't know what to expect. All I knew was the tyres would probably go away towards the end, so I tried to manage that the best I could.
And you said after qualifying that overtaking was going to be tricky around this Silverstone circuit. You managed to pull it off though a couple of times. Was there anything in particular that helped you with that? Were there any parts of the circuit you felt strongest?
I knew that it would be a lot easier to overtake at the end when we were all stopping with tyres, and everyone's a bit more prone to having a little slide or making mistakes. So I was never going to try too hard to catch anyone, even though I was pushing my arse off. I was never going to try too hard to try and do a move in the middle or in the beginning of the race. So I just thought I was in a comfortable third. First race of the year, I've been happy with that, to be honest. But then I saw myself, catching the guys in front, and I thought, okay, I'm going to wait for them to make mistakes and see what we can do. And the boost helped as well. So I've managed to use that to my advantage twice in the same corner.
And how conscious were you of saving your tyres? Because when you were following Marinescu, for example, he looked very sliding through the Beckett's and Maggots complex. Were you conscious of that and thinking, well, okay, his tyre's going to go soon if he keeps driving like that?
Well, to be honest, I was pushing, but when you follow a car closely, you lose a bit of grip anyway, so I couldn't push entirely as hard as I wanted to. But yeah, I always have it in mind, and it's not just from this race, it's from every race I do, especially the longer ones that that it's a long race, you can't just win it in the first 10 laps.
But a great start to the season for you and Connor.
Yeah, definitely. I have to thank Connor for helping me to be here. Without them, I wouldn't be here today. So I'm very grateful to them.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations. Let's move on to Christopher. After finishing in second place, Christopher, brilliant start from third until the lead. You pulled up a big gap, but then it slowly started to get smaller. Did you have a problem with the car, or were you losing grip with the tyres? What happened?
No, the tyres were okay. I get the problem with the turbo, so I had no power in the lower ref. It was very difficult for me to keep the position and keep the gap. And in the second last lap, Becchetta used the boost and he was able to overtake me. And even when I used the boost, there was no improvement from the engine. So at the end, it was more possible, but I'm happy with the second place.
And this is your first podium since Nürburgring last year. It must feel like a long time since you've been here.
Yeah, it was a long time, but
okay, good.
I'm happy to stay again here.
Excellent. Well, congratulations. We'll now move over to Alex Fontana. Alex, you were with the top three in the early stages, but then a slight mistake losing the back end dropped you back, but you were able to catch back up again and take third on the final lap, or second to last lap. You must be very pleased.
Yeah, I had some trouble with the feeling of the car, and I wasn't sure if it was too much for my tires, or if it wasn't the correct way to use the car. So after a couple of laps, I understand a little bit after fighting with another driver, and I understand a little bit more this Williams Formula 2 car. And on the last lap, I had one boost more, and I made my move to minus.
And how are you finding your experience in Formula 2? Obviously, you did Formula 3 European Open last year. Are you enjoying this first weekend?
Yes, really, because this Formula 2 car and all the Formula 2 championship is you feel that you are near the Formula 1, like using the dashboard with all the changes that you can do on the car when you are on the track, and with all the overboosting you can do whatever you want. In Formula 3 you was alone with the car and you had just to brake later, wait a mistake of another driver. Here you can manage all the race in a different way.
And what are you hoping for tomorrow? Are you hoping for another podium finish? Presumably, do you think you've got the pace to win the race, perhaps?
Well, it's nice that we have another qualifying practice, so we can understand more the car and maybe change a little bit the setup. And after the qualifying practice, I can say to you if it's possible to win or whether we can do it.
Okay, brilliant. Well, congratulations to the three of you.